June 17th, 2014. As you saw the video last night, there's been an update this morning. It says Southern California fishermen are skunked, haven't seen a squid. They usually get 10,000 pounds a day. Complete crashes at oyster hatcheries, sardines, mackerel missing in areas, pelican sites alarmingly deserted. Record number of sick sea lions. Ultra rare whales appear after decades. Mammals, birds, fish in odd places. Guys, this is squid washed up on the shore here. There's other pictures. And in the bottom left, that's a map of where up until 2011 they were getting large amounts of squid. But let's look at this week, and then the warnings, guys, have been coming in for 2 years. We've been talking about this. It says unusual fish catches off San Diego signal large-scale El Nino. We've already started to see very unusual fish catches here, Tim Barnett, Scripps Institution of Oceanography said. Yellowfin tuna were caught in May. That has never happened before to anyone's recollection. And Dorado, Maui, 1st of June has never happened. Guys, their normal places where these fish feed are dead. They're dead zones. It's El Nino always has a slight effect. This is Fukushima radiation. Then back just June 13th, says unusual catches, whales in odd places, pelican woes could be signs of the impending El Nino, guys. It's not the El Nino. These hatcheries of the pelicans are wiped out because of what they eat. They eat seafood, calamari, they eat squid, fish, anything they can get that's swimming, they're going to get it. Now, since 2011, for the last 3 years, people have been warned not to eat this seafood. Now it's killing everything there. Have you been eating oysters? The squid, the fish there? Think about it, guys. Look, just June 7th, record number of distressed sea lions again have washed ashore in California for a second straight year. It says sea lions are living and feeding on the same resources as humans. Evidence suggests a problem with one of the animal's major food sources. Yeah, radiation's killing the sea. The bait situation is still very grim, with sardines and mackerel nowhere to be found. We're seeing an issue of availability of oyster seed. There have been complete crashes at the hatcheries. Third of the oceans. Look at the dead squid washed up. Guys, they're not out in the ocean. You're not going to catch them there. They're dead. They're here. Weird things happening on California coast. Unknown toxic algae blooms. Unprecedented mass of oxygen-poor water near shore. They always found it offshore deep water. It's onshore. And guys, it starts at the bottom. The plankton's dying. You got algae. You have these large patches of marine vegetation all through the Pacific Ocean. And they produce, again, 70 to 80% of the Earth's oxygen. And they're dying. Some are dead. It says, again, you can look at these headlines starting back on the December 2013. It started getting bad then, guys, and this is only 7 months ago, 8 months, December. An unprecedented mass of oxygen-poor water off the Sonoma coast, a phenomenon that could harm the region's prize Dungeness crab. In other marine life, oxygen-poor water is common in deep water of the open ocean, but until this year has never been documented over the continental shelf close to Sonoma coast. This is John Legier, an oceanographer at the UC Davis Research Facility on Bodega Head. He said, is fairly confident the West Coast hypoxia is a consequence of climate change, but the presumed connection is complex. Guys, how much are they paying you to lie like this to people? Are they threatening your jobs or your life? What's the deal? It says the vast majority of more than 400 dead zones documented around the world in 2008 reports are entirely of a different nature. They were created, he says, by pollutants like fertilizer-laden runoff from rivers and burning of fossil fuels and leaking oil. We know that, leaking radiation. But this is Fukushima. The Earth is not going to recover. Not as we know it. Not in this physical time that we see now, guys. There'll be 1,000 years. But again, this is Fukushima. Heads up.